everyone, let's talk a little bit about the infamous sneeze pieces. You know, the ones when you laugh, cough, or step off the curb or do exercises or whatnot, like these little leaks and sneeze pieces that we like to call them. So let's talk about those today a little bit, because I know a lot of you moms suffer from this kind of stuff. So if you've been following me for a while, you know I do kind of exercises to activate the core, a lot of breathing and so on. So I don't know if you want to go back or if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Strong Mamas, you can do that and you will find a few videos there. And well, I'm kind of developing that one a little more these days. But yes, this is about sneeze pieces. So there's a lot of stuff that I've already put out there, but I just want to really shortly give you like a little bit of an emergency trick how you can stop those sneeze peas, okay? Now I'm still a tongue twister. Anyways, I'm going to sit this way around. Now, the pelvic floor, I'm not going to talk a lot about the pelvic floor today, but really shortly you have, it has like two parts. You have the front part of the pelvic floor and the back part of the pelvic floor. So if I sit up nice and straight, right, and then if I kind of go into an anterior pelvic tilt, which means sticking my butt out a little bit, right, it's a little bit easier to activate the front of the pelvic floor, right? And if I tuck under, okay, it is going to be a little bit easier to activate the back of my pelvic floor. So for example, if you wanted to stop the flow of urine, it would be easier to do this, which is a sneeze piece, right? P, right? If you wanted to stop a fart, it would be easier to go a little bit into a tucking position, posterior pelvic tilt. That's just like, you know, as a little bit of an explanation. Anyways, if you've been following me, you already know how to activate your pelvic floor, right? And that the exhale is going to contract the pelvic floor and also the inner core muscles, and like an uplifting movement from starting from right down here all the way up to your diaphragm, to your heart, right? So knowing all this, okay, that it's a little bit easier to activate the front of your pelvic floor when you go in an anterior pelvic tilt, and that the exhale is going to, a strong exhale is going to even stronger activate that pelvic floor, right, to contract and to lift up. So you put those two things together. So if you feel like the sneeze is coming, you can actually real quick slightly go into an anterior pelvic tilt and breathe out just before it's going to happen and see if that doesn't fix it. So, well, sometimes stuff happens really quickly and you don't really have time to think, but if you do this over and over again, eventually it's going to actually become kind of automatic, and every time you sneeze, or a sneeze actually is an exhale, so that kind of helps you if it's a sneeze, right? You don't even have to think about it. If you just go a little bit into an anterior pelvic tilt just before you sneeze, it should kind of help you get this done. And also, if you train your body to breathe properly, and this is why the breathing is so important. Once the breathing becomes automatic, your pelvic floor will automatically contract upwards with an exhale, and since a sneeze is an exhale, you will stop the leaks and the sneeze peas, right? Today I can't speak and I cannot even get this out. Anyways, there was a lot of talking for a little bit of information. I hope it helps you guys, and yes, let me know if you want any other tips for any other things that you might be struggling with, and I will see you later on. I am planning to go to the beach today, so maybe it depends. Like if it has a lot of wind, it like you can't hear anything, like literally nothing. So I might go on a live later on or not. I don't know, it depends on the weather, okay? So see you guys, and practice your exhale so you can stop the sneeze peas with the sneezes, the laughs, the coughs, and also the exercise.